Now we got to do the other side of things. We got to pick an F for the season. The guy, the coach, the unit, whatever. You got to pick a guy that just hasn't gotten it done. You got to do an F. Write it down. Michael's got somebody.
Well, not a somebody, but this is where I'm going to go. Bud's concept here. It's the run defense. The run defense has been a complete disaster of a mess, and it's not going to allow the Browns to continue to have a shot to win football games in the fourth quarter unless it finds a way. I mean, you could just put down $150 every week for the opposition. Doesn't matter. Fedor and I want putting bibs on. We're salivating. We think we can run the football against the Browns' defensive concept and scheme. Now, it's going to have to change now. And right now, frankly, it's an F. It's an F. It's not showing any signs of improvement. It's a combination of scheme, personnel, fit, the whole thing. But hey, Mike Patton, Jim O'Neill, defensive leaders, you better get it figured out because it almost cost you again yesterday, and it's going to continue to cost you chances to win unless you get it right.
Okay. I'm going to say Jim O'Neill. And I know that Mike Patton is really the defensive-minded guy, and he's mostly responsible for the defense, but it's really hard for me to give Mike Patton an F after he just beat Baltimore, so I'll give it to Jim O'Neill. What's the biggest problem with the Browns consistently? It's the defense. They can't stop the run. They can't stop the pass. They're giving up 30 points to teams like Baltimore, who's got no playmakers at all. The Oakland Raiders scored 27 against the Browns. I mean, come on. This defense was supposed to be the backbone of this team. Instead, it's been the Achilles heel. Jim O'Neill has to be part of that blame, mostly responsible for it. And he's sitting here saying, nah, I don't have to change my scheme. Nah, we're pretty close. Look, close is if you're like 15th, maybe 10th, maybe 11th, you're 32, and you're the defensive coordinator.
That's not close.
And they haven't played great offenses either. That's the other thing. Get it together, Jim O'Neill. Make some adjustments.
I thought we were going to make it a whole show.
That's good. You did the coordinator. I did the front, you know.
You asked for an F.
No. I'm going with somebody else.
Hey, if I'm Jim O'Neill in the run defense, and I just heard what these two guys said, I'm standing and I'm pointing at this guy. I'm going, really? I get the F? I get the F?